Being misunderstood. A trial or an opportunity to discover your inner strength. In our lives, we often experience moments of being misunderstood. This situation usually bothers us because it seems like someone hasn't fully grasped who we are or what our intentions are. So, how should we deal with this? Should we spend a lifetime trying to convince others that we are right? Or should we continue on our path with determined steps instead of waiting for them to understand us? Perhaps the real question is this: do we grow by fighting others' opinions, or by preserving our inner peace without engaging in unnecessary battles? The answers given by the Stoics to this question could change your life. Think of a bamboo tree. Its flexibility protects its strong roots. Being misunderstood is like a gust of wind in life. Resisting it might break you, but being flexible and letting go can bring you both strength and peace. Marcus Aurelius once said, "What others do or say is not your concern. Focus only on your own actions," referring precisely to this situation. The Stoics saw being misunderstood not as a threat but as an opportunity for growth. Today, I will share with you the Stoics' approach to this issue and 5 effective methods they applied in life. These methods will teach you not only how to cope with being misunderstood, but also how to emerge stronger from such situations. 1. The power of belief. Break your chains. One of the strongest animals in the world, elephants, are tied with thin chains when brought to circuses. These chains are so weak that it might seem like it would only take a moment for an elephant to break free. However, the interesting thing is this: these massive and incredibly powerful animals never attempt to break the chain. Why? The answer lies not in their physical strength, but in their mental limitations. When elephants are young, they are tied with the same chain. At that time, they are not physically strong enough to break it, no matter how hard they try. This repeated failure creates a belief in their minds. I cannot break this chain. Years pass and their physical strength reaches incredible levels, but the belief rooted in their minds remains unchanged. Even though they could easily break the chain now, they don't try because their past experiences have created an illusion. It's impossible to escape this chain. This situation is not just a fact about elephants' lives, but also a profound metaphor for human nature. What limits us in life is often not physical barriers, but the false beliefs we've acquired in the past. Situations where we once failed or were convinced we couldn't succeed bind us with invisible chains. Yet the truth is, these chains are often just illusions. The fear of being misunderstood is just one of the countless invisible chains in our lives. Like those massive elephants, we all carry chains from past failures or disappointments. As children, we had a budding self-confidence, but someone misunderstood, judged, or rejected us. At that moment, a belief formed within us. They won't understand me, they won't accept me. And we wore that chain around our necks. Today, we still carry those chains. Stoic philosophy says, the strength of a chain is not measured by how tightly it binds you, but by how tightly you believe it binds you. Like the elephant's chain, these bonds are mere illusions. We are all constrained by a thin boundary, just like those giant animals. We don't move from where we are because we don't realize our own strength, but the chain neither controls us nor is truly strong. All these limitations are just beliefs we've created in our minds. 2. Flexibility toward what we cannot control. Epictetus, in the first sentence of his Enchiridion, says, "Some things are within our power, while others are not." One of the cornerstones of Stoicism is understanding the difference between what you can and cannot control. Being misunderstood is something you cannot control. Someone might misunderstand you, form a wrong impression, or see you differently. You have no control over others' thoughts, perceptions, or words. But how you react to their thoughts is entirely up to you. Chasing after being understood and constantly trying to explain yourself is like trying to move a tree's shadow by uprooting it. This effort is not only a waste of time, but also drains your energy. The Stoics say, give up this fight and focus on what you can control, your own thoughts and reactions. 3. Silence. The strongest response, Epictetus says, the more you speak, the less people remember. The Stoics recognized that unnecessary explanations often weaken our position rather than strengthen it when misunderstandings arise. Sometimes the strongest response to being misunderstood is no response at all. Silence not only frees you from the effort of defending yourself, but also gives the other person space to think, because sometimes saying nothing can be more powerful than saying a lot. 4. Others' perceptions do not define you. Being misunderstood is frightening for many people because we often question our own worth based on others' perceptions. However, the Stoics never tied their self-worth to external validation. Marcus Aurelius says, "Others' praise or blame adds nothing to your nature." When someone misunderstands you, it doesn't define who you truly are. It's merely a product of their perception and part of their story, not yours. 5. Strategic indifference. Avoiding unnecessary battles. Not every battle in life can be won. More importantly, not every battle is worth fighting. The Stoic concept of strategic indifference is about developing a calm wisdom in the face of misunderstandings. This indifference doesn't mean not caring. Rather, it's about directing your energy toward meaningful goals and avoiding unnecessary arguments and misunderstandings. Conclusion: being misunderstood is an inevitable part of life. However, it never determines your worth. Instead of exhausting your energy by constantly trying to explain yourself when someone misunderstands you, staying true to your values and goals reveals your true strength. By preserving your inner peace, you can focus on life's more important matters. Remember, others don't need to understand you. It's enough for you to understand yourself. True power lies in being sure of who you are,